They told me it was like an island in the South Pacific, and I think it's very true. Brothers, Robert and Frank and Elliot have been friends of mine for 10 or 12 years, and they asked me to come down to Marco and look this place over and relax and have some fun, and that's exactly what I've been doing. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about this place, Marco Island. This white sand beach extends for 4 miles along Marco's western shore. Millions of shells wash up with every tide. Marco is one of Florida's last great islands. It's just off the southwestern coast, 110 miles west of Miami, and you can drive to it over a toll-free causeway from the mainland. This condominium, with its own private beach and pool, is the first of the high-rise apartments planned for Marco. Isn't that a setting? The yacht club is on the Marco River. Boating and fishing are a big thing here at Marco Island, and the club is a social center, too. Now here's the 18-hole championship golf course. They had a big Pro-Am tournament in full swing the weekend we were there. They built a course that's a real challenge, and then along the fairways they designed these homes with special appeal for the golfer. The Marco Beach Hotel is right on the Gulf Beach. It's luxury all the way. You can sure get used to living like this. You know, I've seen a great many of these resort areas around the world. I've done a great deal of traveling in the last, 8 or 9 years, and really when it comes to imagination and design and planning, you just can't beat this Marco Island. Here's the home location that appeals to me, waterfront living where you can have your own boat right at your own dock. And these waterways lead out to the passes in the Gulf for some of the greatest fishing in the country. There's a dynamic feeling about Marco Island that's catching. You can see this movement all about, this developing, burgeoning activity, the building of not just houses, but a carefully planned community right before your eyes. This shopping center is designed for growth as the population increases. Right now it serves the area from a very convenient central location. The Episcopal Church is the first of several houses of worship planned for early construction on land donated by the Mackle brothers. Nothing has been overlooked in this planning of this new community. The island's own airstrip serves residents who own their own planes and is a real convenience for the weekend commuters and visitors. You get a good picture of the tropic beauty of Marco from the observation tower built on the highest point of the island, about 50 feet above sea level. Completely surrounded by water, it's the largest of the 10,000 islands, and right out there, I want you to see some of that great fishing I told you about. They shot these scenes of tarpon fishing just a few weeks before my visit. Marco Island is known all over the world as one of the greatest snook fishing spots. Here's one of Florida's fightingest game fish, thrilling to catch and the most tasty seafood delicacy. If you love the out-of-doors, Marco's delightful year-round climate makes every activity seem to have more zest, more sparkle. It's a fun place to visit or to live. Well, now you've seen it. This is Marco, one of Florida's last great islands, and I truly believe one of America's most unspoiled places. This is a community of leisure that is not just one of those Sarriatan communities of old retired people. It's a swinging place that I'm sure you would enjoy. I've never seen anything quite like Marco, and you ought to come down and see it for yourself. It's a place where professional people and business people are buying property, and some are just coming down to visit, as I might recommend to you. Down here you can do anything, like beachcombing, fishing, golfing, or just relaxing on your own private terrace as the sun sinks over the Gulf of Mexico. So now you've seen it. This is Marco. I've seen it. I've loved it. I've known the Mackles for a long time. I've never known any real estate developers that I've admired and become as close to personally as I have the Mackle brothers. You can believe what they say. This is not a thing that I'm involved in financially in any way. It's just the thing I wanted to do because I found, I think, a paradise down here, and I'd like people of similar tastes and background who want to live like this to investigate it. Thank you very much.